today's live training, we are going to build the live webinar funnel step by step, including the copy, including the automations, tags, sequences, media, graphics, everything. Just a quick sound check and stream check to see does everything look okay. The sound looks okay, the stream is fine. Network connection is 10 from 10. Okay, let's start. So first about a webinar. What is a webinar and uh, how long it is around? Well, basically, a webinar is a seminar on the web. And as you know, seminars or workshops were here 1,000 years ago, even from the Aristotle time. So the webinars are not going away. So you better get used to it. And especially if you are in the expert-based business, or you're selling advice, or you are service-based business, webinars are one of the best methods for you to get new leads, to demonstrate your expertise, or to close some sales. So that's why it's important in nowadays, in this age, to know to do these webinars, especially when they're live. People want live content. And today I'm going to show you how to build this live webinar funnel from end to end without using expensive webinar software. As you know, in example, Zoom webinar, it's $150 per month. You have others like Webinar Jam or similars, which are all stealth webinar. There are many platforms out there. So we'll do a hack how you can build full live webinar funnel without having a webinar software. Sure, you can use the software, especially if you're down the road and you have 500 or 1,000 participants, then sure, maybe you need the webinar. But if you're starting, it's not a must. Even at the high level of participants, I would say up to 2,000, this method will work. The main thing with the other webinars is that you might have better moderator rights or better automations. What you need a landing page software, and you need email provider, email marketing provider. So let's hop to Kartra. So this is what we are going to use today as our main driver. And before we start, as I'm saying many times, it's best to have the copy in advance. In example, I have already the copy for the landing page and for the emails. I will open the copy now, because when you are building into a software, it's difficult for you to think for the copy at the same time. That's why, in my experience, it's best to have the copy in advance. And that is also nice because you will know how you like your landing page to look like. So without further ado, let's start. We are just first going to build a webinar registration page. I'm opening a new page. You see there are a lot of templates here, but we are going to use the webinar registration page. You see you can use pictures, you can use videos, you can use timer. So let's see if there is something that we like. Okay, I'm kind of fond of this. I'm going to select it. Launch builder, boom. So it's webinar for experts landing page. No category, no site for the time being. Categories and sites are great if you have many funnels, many websites, so you can tailor them how you like. First, what would I advise? The logo is fine, but I would delete all these links to other sites, to other website of yours, because we have the one goal to register people on the webinar. Okay, let's do it. So we have the logo, then we have we have a headline where we say attention real experts. That means whoever is watching this site, we'll know right at the start whether it is for him or it is not for him. So let's go with this potential real experts. So I will duplicate this, clone, then I would like to decrease. I will go with 120 REM. That's HTML and CSS language. It's referential to the main font. Here the main font is 16 pixel, so we are going to use REM 1.2, and here REM 2.0 is fine. Basically, that's good for different type of devices. If you go, an example, to tablet, or if you go to a mobile, looks like I'm not sharing the Kartra tab, so I will share this tab. So I will just publish this and go back to let you know what was happening. So I'll go back, return to the dashboard, exit. So we went to this My Pages, we clicked plus button, and then we went to the webinar registration page, and we have selected this template. This template we have selected, and it is launched, and we started building it. So I will continue with that. I will click Edit, and now we are going to open it. Excellent. So this was what I was talking about when I was changing the text. You see I'm using here REM 1.2 REM for the font size, and this is for the line height. It's EM. So attention real experts. Then we go exclusive live training, reveals how to actually become an ad tech. So we're going to paste it. How to actually become an ad tech operator and get paid for your knowledge online day in, day out. So I'm going to make this yellow. You can customize it to whatever you want. Let's try a smaller font, maybe 1.8, 1.6. No, that's too low. We're going to go 1.2. This looks fine, and then I will make this live training also yellow or orange. Yeah, we're good to go. So the next says, even if this is your first rodeo. So this is usually it is a smaller text. It looks fine. It's 1.0, but I will go with 1.2 REM to be consistent. So usually this subheadline is italic, so to differentiate, so to be easier to read. Then we have the copy on the right, and the video on the other side. So we will try to move it, go here. So when you drag and drop and find this green, you're going to leave it. That means you are good to go. I will try to take this as a whole, move it here. It's not allowing, so I will go back and leave it like it is. So because we are live, we don't have time to build the whole grid. We will use this option. However, if you want to go from start, you need to go here, components. You're going to click columns. You're going to drag and drop here. And now you can play. You see there all the options, all the percentage are there. So let's continue. Here, I want to be 50-50 percentage. So I will go here on the right. And I will enter an image. So here it is nice to have a custom graphic of the webinar, but now I will put just my picture. We're going to go to components, images. We're going to add here an image. Just need to drag and drop it and to be on the green. That's fine. I will delete the video this time, and I will add the image. So I'm going to click it. No image selected. I have already pre-uploaded my image. Confirm, apply. That is it. It's nice and large. So we go on this live webinar. You will learn. I will duplicate this because I like that size. I'll go here. I'm going to paste that, and also this time we are going without the italic. Then we have the bullet points. That's great. I'm copy pasting from the copy. As you said, as I said, it's important to have the copy in advance. So we go back to Kartra. This is bullet number 1, the focus strategy to assure a product market fit for your course every time. It's really important to have curiosity in these bullet points because people will want to come on this webinar. The next is the 2 reasons why 90% of new experts fail and the exact steps to avoid this trap and succeed where others fail. I love this copy. Then is the car wash test. I will use it here. When you have the copy, it's easier. But if we had to build a copy here, it would have been more difficult. How to do the car wash test to know whether you have built a perpetuum mobile students conversion. I will duplicate this. That's why I like Kartra. You can duplicate things a lot. And you can use the same templates. Okay, and the battle test TAT or T method for making great courses and digital products. So now we come to the time zone. So basically there are 2 schools of thoughts. The first one is for you to add the time here, so people to know when the live webinar will be happening and they to reserve their spot. And the second option is to leave it blank and tell the timing on the next page, on the thank you page. So why is that? Because there are different time zones. When you're going to enter the time here, people will start thinking like, will this work for me? Am I available then? Will there be a recording? So I'm in this time zone, I need to convert it. So the conversion rates will be lower, and especially at the beginning, it's important for you to have people registered on the webinar, and then you can follow up with them. So maybe at the start is okay not to use this timing. Only exception is if you work only in one country. In example, you work only in Dubai, and everyone will be everyone present will be from Dubai, and then you are going to make the timer. Here is an example. If we decide to have the timer, there are many options. Is it fixed date and time based on when they have landing on the landing page, or also you have many options based on tag, dynamic, fixed. But here we will go with fixed. Let's say we're going on live next Wednesday, and it will be at 10 a.m. So we'll go here, and if we try and make this page live, I'm going to publish it, and I'm going to pick our domain. Boom. So we're going to open it and share this tab. You see the timer is working. It's calculating. So it's up to you. We're going to go back to Kartra. We are going to leave it for now, but if you're starting, I would recommend for you to use it without timer. So that is it. Reserve my spot. Let's see what is our call to action is. Yes, reserve my seat now. It's important for this to be actionable. So we are going to change it here, apply. That is it. And the link, we need to pop an opt-in form. Let's find something which is interesting. I'm going to drag and drop this. So this is only a placeholder, as you see. And here is also to know the text. I'm saying in this copy, enter your name and email below to register. Let's go here, paste it here, and then it's yes, reserve my seat now. We will use that on the sign-up page. So I will delete this now. We will do that when we are going to create the form. This looks fine. We'll delete this. Less detail, better. Done. You need to click done, and it looks like we are ready. We do not need the other parts. It's too much happening. And it's important for you to have some of the links and disclaimers. But the social media buttons I'm against, because you worked so hard to bring people to this page. You don't want them to walk away to the social media. Okay, looks like we are done. That is it. That was really simple. I'm going to publish it once again, close it, and return to the dashboard. Now we need to build the landing and the thank you page. So we can open a new thank you page and find something from the templates or build something from scratch. But here we are going to duplicate this in order to have the same style. So it says thank you page, webinar for experts. Category no site. Cool. So if we had some kind of pixel installed in the header, in the footer, in the body text, if we had some kind of tracking or some kind of social media images or the name of the site, everything here, the SEO parameters like page title, page author, page OG image, everything would have been duplicated, the tracking code, the tags, and page redirects. One more thing that we didn't cover on this timer, you can redirect user when the countdown reaches. So you can say the registration has closed. That's really professional to do. So I'm going back to the copy. I'm going back to the copy. It says your registration is confirmed. I will share the Kartra tab. So as I said, I have duplicated the site, and now we are going to work from the beginning. It says your registration is confirmed. This is important for people to know that they have succeeded. I'm going to delete this. Let's see whether the stream is fine. Yeah, the stream is fine. The audio is fine. Let's please save the date and time in your calendar now. I'm going to do this. And then we have the text. I will make it this a little bit smaller. And on the left. This way it looks fine. I will delete this, delete this, delete this. So you can complicate it here. You can have a thank you, welcome video. That's a nice practice that will increase the percentage of people who will sign up. And here I will put some enter. And here is one important thing to consider. You'll see here I have put two options. I just sent you an email with additional information, so keep an eye out for that and make sure you attend live, because there are two options how you will incentivize for them to come to the training. Number one is you will be able to ask me questions directly, or there is option there will not be any recordings for people to be motivated to come. So in this case, we are going to delete this. There will be no recordings. You will be able to ask me questions directly, because we are going to build this thank you page where they will be able to watch the replay. Okay, looks like we are fine. We are fine. We are just going to publish it live. Get the page link again. We need to go to our domain, open it into a new tab to check it. Everything looks fine. So we can customize it, make it even nicer, but because we are doing live training, this is good enough for me. It's important for you to understand how you can build it. Now we need to create the form. We will create a form. It's webinar for experts form. Okay. We're going to create it because now we have a dummy font. If you have a coffee with you or a tea, feel free to drink them with me. So because it's webinar, I'm fine with first name and email. If it was a small lead magnet and we are just starting, only the email would have been fine. We're going to save. Let's go. And here we can add practically everything. So you can middle name, last name, company, phone, address, state, website, Facebook, Twitter, everything, CAPTCHA. You can create a custom field if anyone, they can, example, choose whether they want a Zoom call or direct phone or Skype. So you can play with this form a lot. Save and next. Confirmation, single opt-in. Single opt-in means that they will not need to confirm the email address. We're going to go with a single opt-in this time. Success page. This is why we have created the thank you page first. So we are going to thank you page, webinar for experts. I'm going to save it, save and next. Welcome, do not send welcome message. Why? Because we're going to build a sequence. If it was just a lead magnet, you can deliver it here. Automation text, yes. We are going to create a tag, create a new tag. Webinar experts March opt-in. That way we know who has done what in the past. Lead list, yeah. We're going to add them to a list. We're going to add them to a general leads list. I think I'm for not having too much list. One of customers, one of leads with different tags, it's fine. Subscribe to sequences, so we can subscribe them here, but we are going to go directly to the builder. I wanted to show you advanced automations. Here you can do tons of things. Lead field this form, so you can make a lot. So you can subscribe them to a list, assign tag, assign custom filter, give points and subtract points. This is really interesting for account-based marketing. An example, if they filled a webinar, you can give them 15 points. If they watch some of your video, add another 15 points. You can calculate an example. If they make 100 points, you can make an automation and start the automated sequence. An example, sequence for booking a call. So we are going to be without automation this time. Same as the next. I will use it where are you planning to display form? We will use it in cart. Otherwise, you can embed it, in example, on WordPress site or any other site that you have. But now we're going to use Kartra. Save and next. Boom, we are done. So now we need to tell the software that this form is done and to check everything. I'm opening it and let's go to the button link. It's the Optiform. So we are now you have to tell the software what is happening. So I'm saying webinar for experts opt-in. So that is it. Enter your name and email below to register. I will also put yes, reserve my seat now in order for them to be more likely. That is it. Apply. We are going. You can do different types of effects: bounce, side from right, side from left. The field size, you can make it larger or you can smaller, you can change the form, you can change the style, you can do everything. But for now, because we are live, we are fine. I'm going to done, publish live, and now we're going to test it. I'm going to open it. Looks fine. The timer is working. So now I will open this temporary email service. When I'm going to find an email address, which is only 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to copy it to the clipboard, and I'm going to test it. Reserve my spot. Let's refresh it. Yes, enter your email to register. So I will say Daniel, email, I would like to receive further communication and GDPR. So this is not a must, but the GDPR is must. Sign up, and your registration is confirmed. So everything looks like that it works. So let's check whether the email will come. It won't come because we haven't made a sequence. So now let's go back and make a sequence. So this is really important. You have to have emails if you want to do a live webinar. If you have an email list, you need to do the promo. If you have someone who has registered, you need to remind them that the webinar is happening in 1 hour. You need to send the replay. You can have a sequence to offer different types of products or services. That is also possible. So we are going to build that sequence now. I'm going to back to the dashboard. We're going to go to My Communications. And we're going to build one sequence. So is webinar experts sequence. The description is the same. We made a Grammarly check, created, and this is really powerful. You see, you can do a lot of stuff here. So let's do automation. So whenever someone fills this webinar, this form, or you can go with the tag, whoever has this tag as a starting role. Now we will go with the tag because it is a March event. I want to send these emails to someone who has registered for this March event and we're going to save it. That means we have the starting rule. And what we want to do next, we're going to send one email right after previous step, or you can wait number of days. So we're going to do it right away. Communication, confirmation of webinar registration. That's fine. Gateway, I'm going to use my email. Anyone reaching these steps will be sent. Next, split test. You can do a split test and send different types of emails, but we're going to do it single email. And now is the content. So now we are going to open the emails. As I said, you need to have them in advance. So I have this email 1 sent after registration. So up to 1 hour before is the second email, and we have 20 hours after the webinar ends. We can make an offer. Let's go. Sent after registration. Subject: save the date. Your registration is confirmed. And now I will copy the body text. So now I have the link blank, but we need to put the link of the webinar page. We will do that later. So this is fine. We can send a test email. Again, I'm going to use this temporary email address that I have. I'm going to click send test email, send it, boom, and I'm going to open it into the temporary email inbox to see whether the email will come. You should always do multiple tests, not only one. going to refresh it. I'm sure it will come, but it needs time. You see, save the date, the registration is confirmed, checking whether the email looks fine. It looks fine. I love it. So we are going to continue. Test email sent. And next, automation, we will not create an automation here. So we are going to connect it. Let's make it nice and round and activate it. Perfect. So we need another email. And you can go full blown with this. You can have 10, 15, I have seen even 30 emails sequence, but 5 to 7 emails are fine. Executive on specific date, because we are going to run it on 10 a.m. on the 30th of March. We are going to remind them one hour before. So that's why I have executive on specific days, but you can wait a number of days or hours. Reminder for start of webinar. That's okay. Gateway is the same one. Anyone reaching this step, we do not want a split test. Now is the content. It's important to have the email in advance. So the title will be webinar alert. We're starting now. You need to be right and short in this. Click here to join the webinar before it begins. So we need to put that link. Other than that, looks fine. I would usually send a test email, but now we're live. We don't want this training to be several hours. Create it. I'm going to connect it and activate it. Perfect. So I will do only one more email. You get the picture. How things work. We are going to do it again on specific dates. So we are going to send the next day after 24 hours. Sending replay. You can choose not to send the replay, but especially at the start, it's important to send the replay, because more people attend the webinar, more people you will get new leads or new customers right away or new customer down the line. So now I will show you one hack, one automation. This is it. So this first name, what means? Those are dynamic variables. So because when we had the form, we asked for people to send the first name, and we can address them like it's a dedicated email for them. That's why I'm doing this. So you can have the last name, email address, date joined, IP, country, affiliate link, JV, and or custom fields. And if you have any custom fields, you can put everything here. An example, if you have custom field for a job title, if the job title is, I don't know, senior, you can put it here, like a senior associate. Hi, hey John, how are you doing at your work? Are you still senior associate? I'm just making example. And here you can have an offer here or send a series of sales emails to anyone who watches the webinar. So you can have 3 to 5 email sequence here, but we will not do this now. This is fine, but I would strongly suggest for you to have some kind of offer on the webinar or some kind of call to action. Example, they might join your community, your group. I have just launched a new group on Facebook. It's called Infopreneur Secrets. I will send the link after. New automation we do not need. And it's again the same. We activate it. We're going to connect it. And this is done. Perfect. So you can add as many emails as you want. You can add a wait or go to. You can have a split section, but for me here is fine. I will end the sequence here. That means it's complete. Done and exit. Let's just check the stream. Everything is fine. The audio is there. Here I'm monitoring the chat. We are in the middle of live webinar funnel build. Let's go here, and we need to create the replay page or the live page where you're going to when you are going to deliver. So we want to have the same flow. That's why we're going to select the same template. So webinar experts replay page. No category. I'm going to create it. So we will need to use this link into the emails. So I will say come and join the live webinar. Do not need anything else, so I will delete it one by one if Katra allows me. This is a little bit tricky, but we'll make it happen. If you work with software, you should be ready to think two things twice, thrice, as many times as needed. So go to the column tab, and I will increase the size. I will delete this, so it will be 100%. I will decrease it a little bit because I want to make sure that this works on mobile as well. And it's really important for you to work mobile first, because most of the traffic will come from the mobile. You can have the webinar presenters, but in this case, we do not have them. And again, we are going to delete these social media images. You do not need them. So this is the video. So now we are going to do a one hack. What you're going to do, you're going to schedule. You need a YouTube channel for this if you don't want to pay for those webinar softwares. So you are going to go to your channel. I'm going to my channel in the background on another tab, and you're going to schedule. You're going to schedule a training. So, and you're going to schedule the training live, and you will get the link here. So I will put the link here, and people will be able to join. And you need to put it as unlisted video. That means it won't be on the internet. Only people who will have the link, only people who will have the link will be able to watch it. So this is the one of the previous live that we had. But if this was scheduled, the headline would have been scheduled for 30th of March in this case. And when the live will finish, you will have the same link, so you will be able to send everyone back to this page. So we're going to publish live, so you can send the replay right away. So you do not need to pay for those expensive webinars and also webinar softwares, and you can monitor everything on the YouTube side. If you have many attendees, it's good to have an admin. So let's check it. Looks fine. I'm going to play it step by step. And it's interesting, Katra. You can. So this is the replay. Share this tab instead. So I'm going to refresh it for you to see how it looks like. Change it to Dan. You see, everything looks fine. So I will just copy this tab in order to put it into the sequence. Publish live. Okay, we are almost there. It was really interesting. So you can complicate this a lot. You can have an offer at the thank you page. You can have upsells, downsell. You can have many things. But we're just building because we are live. We need to do this fast as possible. I'm going to edit this sequence, and to show you what you need to do if you want to edit some of the emails, I will just go to the email content. So here is the link. Here is the link. I will delete this and add a hyperlink. Use this button. And it's really important to have HTTPS. Otherwise, it will be not secure. We're going to edit it. In order to ensure hide, please tweak the email subject and or body and try it again. This is because of it is YouTube Live, but you'll be fine because this is new account. Otherwise, you'll be fine. Edit it, close. Then here is the reminder. You will put the link here also as well. and put the link, and you can use that. Send test email, cancel, edit. You see now it's fine. So, and also sending the replay, you can use the same link. You can have different type of links, but for the time being, this is fine. Actually, it was flagging because all those emojis. We need to change the emojis. Other than that, we are fine. Okay, that is it. Done and exit. So we are ready. If you have any more questions, I'm going to open the registration page. I'm going to go back to the stream. So I hope to like it. So we have built it in half an hour. If you're doing this correctly, probably you will need 1 day or two, because you need to have the copy, you need to think the emails. It's not an easy job, but you have something to build on. So I'm saying, monitoring the chats. Emre is here. Hi, Emre. All good. Really nice. Thank you for hopping on here. If you have any questions, let me know. We are streaming to 4 platforms, in a Facebook group, Facebook fan page, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So we are testing this multi-platform streaming, and I will share my thoughts next time. Okay. Last time there were some questions whether I would recommend Kartra, what I think about the software. So let's go back. To the software, and let you know what are my thoughts. So I have gathered some thoughts. What are the top 5 reasons for you to use Kartra? The first one is the video hosting. If you come here, you will see that you have practically unlimited hosting. For the starter package, which is $199 per month, you have around 50 videos. But for the silver and on, you have unlimited hosting. You can create the online courses, so you will have all of the courses here, all of the membership, all of the videos. And if you go with another route, you will need to pay for video hosting. So you need to count that expense as well. You need to go to Wistia or Vimeo or another type of video hosting providers. And I would not recommend to use YouTube for hosting your course, because you can do it. You can have unlisted videos, but YouTube could shut you down, and it's not professional. Everyone would be able to share the link. If it's for a free training, then fine. I'm okay with it. But if it is for a paid training, I'm against it. So you can change this. You can have call to action. You can tag leads. Whoever has watched an example, 25% or 1 minute or 2 minutes, you can have new call to action like image banner, opt-in, caption plus button. So you can, example, have after, let's say, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So 30 minutes after the video starts, and you have it 1 minute, you can have some kind of call to action like buy my training or anything. So that's really powerful for you to have video hosting included. It's practically unlimited, and that's really beneficial, because you do not need to integrate. In example, if you do not use Vimeo or Wistia, you will need to embed the video, get the code. You need to know a little bit HTML, CSS, sometimes JavaScript. So it's complicated. This way, it's easier. Next one, it's the second reason are the extra features. So you see, Kartra has a built-in calendar. So you can build a calendar. You can have a consultant model, like people will pick a time. You can have a recurrent class model if you have, an example, group regular coaching or individual coaching, the gym model, or also the live event model. This is perfect, and you can customize it as much as you like it. You can send different types of email. You can do tons of automation. So the calendar model is fine. Otherwise, you will need to pay for an extra calendar feature. You can go to Calendly. It will be, I think, was $20 per month, or you can have Book Like a Boss or Schedule Once. There are many. Then it is something new. It's my service, so you can build the quizzes. If you want me to build a quiz next time, let me know. So basically, you can have a traditional survey or a scored quiz. This is one of the new ways for you to get leads cheap, because people want to use quizzes. So I can build it. But you need to be prepared in advance, so you can change the questions. You can say what's wrong, what's not, what's correct, what's wrong, and you can give them points. You can give certificates, even congratulation emails. So it's really powerful. Next is the help desk. So Kartra has a built-in help desk. You can have tickets, live chat, and analytics. So this is also important. You do not need something like Help Scout or something like that. Let me check the stream once again. Everything was fine. So that's why it's really, really, really powerful. I would change this caption. Okay, so that's really important. So the extra feature, you can do it practically all. Next is the templates. The third reason, I really like the templates. So whatever you want to build, you can have squeeze pages. There are many. You can have video sales pages, thank you pages, long sales page. These are really, really, really nice. An example, you can preview this one. Let's preview it. It's almost ready. You need to change some things, and you can build it. You have product review, product launch, which is really, really popular nowadays. You see, you have training, live training 1, 2, 3, 4, and the summary. So that's really, really. So besides that, you can import full-blown funnels. So if I go to my campaigns, available campaigns, also you can buy from a campaign marketplace. See, so if you want something to be built for you, an example, lead nurture, affiliate marketing, 4-day cash machine, quick launch campaign, digital agency campaigns, you will just prospector campaign. Let's see, VSL, that means video sales letter. You will just click view assets. You have the tags, products, pages, videos, sequences, everything is done for you. So you can really start really fast. And this is a great tool if you're a beginner. You can have campaigns right away. Also, those are shareable, so you can go here to the campaign marketplace, and you can buy some of them, for free, $27, 57. There are many templates. Funnel page, Dreamy. So you see, that's really, really interesting. Next, what I like, number 4, are the automations. So if you see here, we have automations. So we can define different types of triggers. What if they open email, click the link, place an order? We can establish consequences. Subscribe to a list, add a tag, send email. If someone has opened an email, you can do different things. If someone hasn't opened an email, you can do different things. If someone hasn't opened your emails for 60 days, you can put them on a reactivation list in order for you not to pay for those leads, or in order for you to have a good score of your email deliverability. So that's called behavioral adaptive marketing. It's basically Web 2.0. So if you're on a social media, if you're on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook, the news feed is or the homepage is different to everyone. That means it's adaptable. It's adaptive. It depends on what you have done into the past, what you have, what action you've took, and it's the same here. So you can change what pages they will see. An example, if they went to a webinar, you can give them an offer. If they haven't been to a webinar, you can send them another training without the offer. So you can do a lot. So it's practically everything that ActiveCampaign can do, which is really popular, you can do here in the automations. Also, you have really powerful analytics features. So you can see, you can check stats in how many people have opened your pages, the conversion, the engagement, the goals ratio. You can check the forums, the membership, how many people have opened that. So it's really, really powerful. And the next things, the fifth thing, what I really like is the repeatability. So you remember I have created all in this page, and I have duplicated easy. I can do here clone. This is really powerful. Not everyone can do. There are other softwares where you can make some sections favorites and do them again, and that's really powerful. One more thing, you can have a color palette like the best WordPress sites. So go here, my palettes, create a palette, Daniel palette, save it so I can have my colors. So this to be my color, edit. Then I want this color, edit. Then I want this color, edit, or this one, edit. So next time when I want to edit, I can just repeat the same colors. I do not need to repeat this RGB. So I go here, it will change. You see, yes, reserve receipt now, and that's wonderful. You can repeat. Also, you can have favorite section. You can save this as a favorite. It will be uploaded, and whenever I'm creating a new page, I can use this. In example, you can have some kind of testimonials that you want to use them again, and you can find them here to the section, favorite blogs. You see, I have it. And if I want, I can just drag and drop it and do it. Boom. And this is really easy. This is really easy. That is why I like Kartra. I will do a comparison in the future videos with Thinkific, Teachable, Kajabi, which are the most popular. So we are going to return to the dashboard. Those are the top 5 reasons why I like Kartra, but also there are something that you need to consider. Let's say 5 reasons not to use Kartra. So the first one is complicated platform. You can do everything, and what you can do, you can see the other part of this video, or the other video where it will be into the link below, where we have mentioned the top 5 reasons to use. So this is not a video hating or Kartra. It's a complicated platform. Basically, it's a steep learning curve. You need to know a lot. An example, my communication, my products, my pages. We haven't even started with my products. So it is really excellent platform, but it is a steep learning curve. If you are just starting, you will need time to learn it. So you need to have that in mind. So if you want just a simple landing page, a builder, maybe you could go another route. But if you want to have calendars, surveys, video hosting, membership, connecting everything, you can do everything here, but it's a complicated platform. So if you're a beginner, be patient. You will need time for you to get to know, example, the membership, portals, files. You need to understand how to create courses. The next one is the working flow sometimes can be slow. An example, if I want to change this forward, I will click edit. I cannot edit directly on the website. I need to go here, then change here. Yes, I want. Yes, reserve my seat now. I will click it. So I need to go save again, then save next, then confirmation, save next, welcome, automation. So it's really long sometimes. Instead, what I would have wanted to do, an example here, if I go to the landing page where the form it is, let's go here. Yes, reserve my seat now. You see here, I want to change. It was sign up, and I want to change it. Yes, reserve my seat now. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. You can only connect the form, but you need to go back. That's why I'm saying, so this, I will delete this. You need to go back and forth a lot. And sometimes you make a mistake, and you will need to audit what is happening where. And this is, I understand it why they do it, because they have so much power, so much automation, and so much tags, so much things that you can do, and that's why they are doing this. But you have that, you need to have that in time, because the working flow is slow. You need to preview it. Sometimes it will go with that wheel, like we are in Microsoft Windows 95 or something like that. So it also depends from your internet speed and from your computer, but you need to have that in mind. There are other platforms where the working flow is better. Next is the text editing. The text editing can be a nightmare. What I'm saying here, and they have just recently added the grammar check function. Previously, you couldn't check the grammar at all, so you need to go outside of Kartra, but now it's fine. What I mean, you need to find this edit text, then you do edit other platforms. You just click here and you will change it. So you need time to think about it. And also, sometimes in the past I had some problems with these bullets or line heights, the headings. It's not like WordPress or other stuff. Also, in example, if I want to edit here, there are some platforms where you will just drag and drop. I want an example, the button to be here. I cannot do it. I need to build columns, example, 50-50, put it here, then. So I get it why this, example, unbounce is not like that. I get it why is this, in order for you to have full flexibility. But in example, I cannot change this button right away. Many platforms, you will just click and I will be able to change it. But here I need to go edit it, and then I need to change different things. So you need to have that in mind. That means you will be sometimes you can be frustrated, and it will take you longer. So you need to have that at mind. Next is the support. Some support sometimes is questionable. I don't know what's the latest, but previously they were working only Monday to Friday. So if you're editing Sunday at night, and they're working only with the I'm talking about the live chat. They're working only with the USA market. So if you are not in the USA, you are screwed. If you are in different time zone, and when I have asked some kind of support, they were not always helpful. That's my experience. I might be wrong. I love you, Kartra guys. It may be just me. I'm not saying, but I had some issues in the past. And also, an example, you cannot do some kind of integrations like to put the conversion API if you want to launch Facebook ads and convert, do the tracking. But you can do the tracking by Kartra. But you cannot also use split test. This is the number 5. It's, let's say, it's stability issues. So there are stability issues, meaning that you cannot use split test links and run ads because your ad account will be banned. So probably you cannot use split test. Then there were certain times when their hosting was in trouble. We had some product launches, we had some live trainings, and they have even admitted that they had problems with the hosting, which for me it's unacceptable, and I don't like that. I understand why it happened. They had some maintenance issue. They would have announced that Kartra will be down for several hours, and I want my pages to be up 99.97%. That the industry standard 0.03% pages to not be up. I'm fine, but it's really dangerous if you're running ads and people are clicking to your link and they're going to the website and there is no one there. It's really problematic. Facebook or Google or YouTube, whatever type of ads you're running, it may shut down your account and you can have a lot of problems. So it's not only me. They have admitted this, which is excellent on the Facebook official group. They have admitted this and they apologize and they're working hard to fix it. So now there aren't any stability issues, but in the high season when there were those Black Friday deals, and during the festive season when there is a lot of traffic, there were certain issues. So to have that in mind, that might be a problem. So that is it. Other than that, I like Kartra. It's really powerful tool. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Let me see the chat. Looks like there's certain likes. So we are 1 hour streaming. This was longer than I was planning, but you can build a funnel in 30 minutes. If you want me to do more videos like this, just let me know. Write in the comments what do you want me to cover. And hope it was helpful. You can join my free community infopreneurship secrets group. I will post the link below. And that was it. If there are no any questions, it was really a fun day for me. Wishing a great day ahead to everyone watching and everyone watching the replay. That was it. Daniel out. Bye.